What's going on, guys? Maybe we are live. Y'all let us know if you can hear us and see us okay. We're trying something new tonight. It may or may not work.
Mr. Gare says howdy.
Well, I don't know if he's talking to us or somebody else, babe.
Mike says he hears us.
Good deal. Cooper the Great's first tonight. Mike Tabor in here as well. Stephen Manis, good to see you. Mr. Mark. Christian, good to see you tonight. Appreciate you being here. Austin, good to have you. Hope you and Miss Amy's doing good. Good sound and picture. Does it look clear and all that stuff? We're trying something a little different tonight. And I appreciate that, Stephen. We do have about a 30-second delay, but Jeremy, good to see you. We'll talk about the new stuff that we're using here in just a minute, but I hope it looks and sounds all right. And I'll tell you why we're trying it here in just a second as well. Let a few more folks get in here. Good deal, Gary. Still waiting for that apple crisp to come.
Hey, Mike.
Trumpet Master, good to have you. Cheers to y'all. All right, we'll go ahead and get started tonight. My man Harley.
Brother.
Good to see you, brother. Sorry I hadn't get a hold of you this week. It's been kind of a weird week. I'll holler at you after the live stream or holler at you tomorrow, one of the two. Appreciate that, Gary. Anton, good to have you tonight, my man. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all of you being here. If you will, hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate that. First off, we'll start by saying sorry for not being with you guys last week. Wasn't real sure if we were going to be with you guys tonight, to be honest with you. I hadn't felt very good, and I'm not going to get into all that, but been to the doctors and all that, and you pay them money and they still don't tell you anything. So, but I appreciate it. I know that you guys look forward to this. Still kind of weird thinking that some of you guys look forward to this, but we do appreciate it and wanted to do the live stream. And so we're doing it. Yeah, it has been a rough month, brother.
Mike said he was starting to think you got
Deplatformed? It's probably coming. It's probably coming. Paul T, good to have you tonight. Appreciate you being here.
Just like that right there. Yep, and then we can just see where we are.
All right. So first things first, I'm going to start backwards with the title, talk about the new computer. The computer that we've been using, first of all, we're using a system tonight called OBS, and it kind of lets you stream, but it lets you do a lot more than just stream. We have been streaming just through straight YouTube, But OBS lets you do a lot more stuff. And eventually I want to have, I want to go through a Skype.
Justin.
And Justin, appreciate you being here. Mr. Earl, appreciate you being here.
I am Mr. Earl.
I want to do more interviews with people, you know. Probably the first one I'll have is probably Harley. But I want you guys to be able to see both of us, even though we're, you know, on like a conference call type deal. And this will allow us to do that a lot better. And so we're going to try to do that through OBS. So tonight's the first time we're using it with the new computer. We got a new computer too, because if you guys remember back, those of you that have been with the live streams for a while, I tried this one time before with that other computer, and it was just, I was dropping, it was just lagging behind and wasn't really doing very well, and it was pixelated and all that stuff. And so, and also that wasn't my personal computer. It was more of a work computer, and it was old. The memory was, it didn't have a whole lot of storage space. It was, you know, it was just an old laptop. And so, we finally broke down this past week and just went ahead and got us a new computer. And, so now I wanted to try that OBS system again to see if we drop any frames or anything like that, make sure it's clear and all that. And maybe that'll give me an opportunity to do some interviews where you guys can see me and the other person I'm interviewing, you know, via Skype or something like that, side by side. And that might add a little bit something to the live stream stuff. Also, it's going to help me with editing, because with that other computer, I would edit a video, and this is sad to say, but it's just what I had to do. I would edit a video, but after I would post it on YouTube, before I could edit another video, I would have to delete that video. So probably for the past year, I don't have any of those videos saved because they were all deleted. I didn't have any room to put them anywhere. And I know that you can purchase external drives and that kind of stuff, but all that, I mean, I might as well have saved that just for a new computer, which is what we ended up doing. So now we're not going to have to do that anymore. I can save the videos that I make, and also it's just going to be a lot better. I can use an updated editing software and that kind of stuff, and I think it's just going to be a lot better. So this is our first night trying this out. It's going to take a little while to get used to and get some of the bugs worked out. Who Snapchatted $10? Justin, man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That helps out a lot, and we really appreciate everybody that's on here. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all's support. Stephen, all the best, brother. All the best. Lay down somewhere. Go lay down. So that's kind of what's been going on with the computer stuff. But really happy with it so far. And think it's going to work out pretty well. Trumpet Master, I think you should do what it depends on how happy you are doing what you're doing, man. You know, if you're happy doing what you're doing and all that. But I mean, if the offer is considerable, then you got to do what makes you happy. That's the biggest thing. Mike Tabor, I couldn't agree more. Feel like we're all good friends. I agree. Mark G says money talks. So I guess we're at the end of that. Mm-hmm. All right, good. So Stephen Manis,
Steve, you did not have
appreciate
to
you,
do
brother.
that.
Bless you, man. Cheers to you. Also, my lovely wife gave me a early Valentine's gift. She got me was it Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
For Christmas, she got me a whiskey or a bourbon decanter, and it's really nice. It's in there in the kitchen, and it has some bourbon in it. But then, I wanted to have a variety, so she got me another one, and this is the other one. Man, it's beautiful. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. You're supposed to leave it on that, babe.
Oh.
You're supposed to leave it on that so we can click it.
Yeah,
There
but
you
you
go.
took that off.
So there it is. It's got a little vanilla crown in there. Quite tasty. But I love that, man. It's beautiful. So thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
A little early Valentine's. What's your favorite bourbon? Man. My favorite whiskey, period, I have to admit, it's Jameson Irish whiskey. I just love that Jameson. It's smooth. Got that little vanilla. Mike Tabor, thank you, man. God bless you. Yeah, amen. No doubt about it. We need it. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But here lately, I have really gotten fond of that Vanilla Crown. It is really good. Now, people say that salted caramel Crown is really good too, but I haven't had a chance to try that. Let me see what else. Favorite bourbon. Maker's Mark isn't bad. Gentleman Jack is really good. But I gotta say, it always goes back to Jameson for me. I love that Irish whiskey. It's very nice, and it's easy on your head if you overindulge. If you know what I'm saying.
Which usually happens.
It happens on occasion.
Yeah.
Happens on occasion. Four Roses. Oh my gosh. Well, that's my son's favorite. Or oldest. Second oldest.
No.
Four Roses. Yeah.
The second oldest?
Yeah. Mitchers. I've never heard of Mitchers. Long Branch also. There's several. I feel like there's some that I'm not thinking of. I mean, obviously there's your old standbys, but I wouldn't say that they're my favorite. They were just my favorite as teenagers to overindulge, if you know what I mean. But when you get older, you get wiser, and you get you want to appreciate things a little more. So I think that's what we're talking about now. You know what I mean? Now, I'm sure there are some great whiskeys out there that I haven't tried also. The expensive stuff doesn't taste worth the extra money. Now, Wild Turkey's good. I haven't tried Buffalo Trace, I don't think. Wild Turkey's good. I like Wild Turkey. What was that? George Dickel's good. I like George Dickel. It's good. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's Jim and Jack and all that, and they're all right, but I wouldn't say they're my favorite. Mike Tabor says Buffalo Trace. But yeah, I would say overall I still like the old Jameson if I had to have a go-to, But this Vanilla Crown's really
I
good.
didn't see where they had already said Buffalo Trace.
$50 range, I think, worth it. Yeah. Well, you know, the term worth it is, that all depends on you, you know what I mean? So, but yeah. And I mean, it's good, you know, those bourbons are great to make glazes with and that kind of stuff, especially with hams. Maybe a port loin too might be good. Any $20 bottle tastes good on ice with a Coke. Austin, I agree with that. I agree with that. Although I don't even know if it's a $20 bottle or not, though. But one that I would not recommend is Early Times. That's not very good on anything. With anything, it's not very good. Mark, how you doing, buddy? Mark, I'm not going to try to say your last name, buddy, because I don't want to butcher it, so I'm not even going to try. Mark C. No, so we got a Mark C. We got a Mark G. We got a Mark Summers.
Yeah.
We got a lot of Marks in here. Appreciate all of you.
Mike, I'll drink Jack Fire, but Jack Honey's, I like Jack Honey.
I like the Fire a little better.
But
ooh, Mad Dog. No, sir.
But I don't like the Crown and Coke and all that kind of stuff. I'll just drink beer.
Evan Williams is okay. It's all right.
I drink beer and margaritas and daiquiris and
But you only drink the strawberry margaritas. You don't like the regular.
No, I don't like original, but I'll drink mango
Or mango
strawberry.
or something, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like original though.
Now, Evan Williams makes an eggnog that some of our family members think is out of this world.
Yeah.
For some reason.
My parents.
Well, you can say that. I'm
I
not.
don't care.
Anyway, so this past week, we uploaded 2 videos. The Apple Crisp video. Well,
last week.
Yeah. Coming into this past week, we uploaded 2 videos. The Apple Crisp video and the smoked burger video. And
how are they doing, by the way?
Well, I'm glad you asked, babe.
Something I don't know about? Probably.
Well, no. The Apple Crisp video
is not doing anything?
Nothing. I mean nothing.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, baby, it's not your fault. Let's look and see. Let's have a look-see. The Apple Crisp video, which was outstanding, by the way. Not keto, but outstanding.
Yeah, it
has
good.
Has 163 views.
It tasted good, but the video apparently sucked.
But I just don't know if a lot of people are looking for Apple Crisp videos right now.
Oh, they're probably not.
You know?
That's probably like a, I don't know.
Now the smoked cheeseburger video is knocking on 600 views, which still it knocking it out of the park, but is decent, you know. I look forward to the day when I upload a video and 2 hours later it's got 12,000 views or something. That'd be pretty cool. But you just got to keep pounding, you know. Got to keep pounding. But that's still one of my favorite ways to do burgers, whether it gets views or not. The color on those burgers were awesome, and the flavor was great as well. So, Jeremy says I even watched it twice.
Mike wants to know how it turned out with your troll that we talked about 2 weeks
ago.
Oh,
yeah. Matter of fact,
Y'all are welcome for that video.
let me I don't even know where
Lord,
to
I'm
go.
getting drunk watching that mouse.
Well, I don't know where to go. Well, I don't know how to get there on this right now because I'm not logged in the other way. The other computer, I had it to where I could just go straight to my mail because I was always logged in both my accounts. But I don't know how to do that here. But anyway, Mike, to answer your question, I haven't looked in a couple days because I've got him going to spam. But every day, I would look at my spam and there'd be a 1 because he was the one that got sent to spam. And I'm going to Guantanamo Bay Prison. I mean, just crazy stuff that and this has nothing to do with barbecue, Mike, and you get me on this stuff, but stuff that, you know, other people get accused of, and this guy is just, he's on another planet. I mean, on another planet. But yeah, and here's the other thing, because like if you look him up, like I tried to do a little research, and he signed his stuff Brian, but then on another I got another email from him or it might have been a comment on a video, and he said he was Steve. So I don't know what the hell his name is, but he's a Fruit Loop, but he's still hanging in there.
And he's going to spam.
He said he wasn't going to sleep until I was in prison, so I reckon he's pretty tired.
Also, that apple crisp was really good, especially with ice cream on top.
The cameraman, and you're probably right, Mike. The cameraman needs some work. I got rid of the propane grill, so I only have the silverback now. Have you tried cooking carne asada type meat? On the pellet grill? Let me think. I'll have to look back. I want to say that I have. I've done a couple of carne asada type videos, you know, using flank steak or skirt steak, mainly flank steak, I think. But I don't remember what grills I cooked it on. I know I did one on that Gaucho grill. I don't remember if I've done one on the pellet grill or not, but that would be a good video.
Steven, I told y'all to come down.
That might be a good video. But really, it would be really simple. Especially like I've been doing steaks on the Ranger with those grill grates. Man, it wouldn't take, it would take less than 8 minutes to cook a nice size skirt steak or flank steak, and then make some carne asada out of it. So I would go ahead and make your, you know, like if you're going to do a chimichurri or anything like that, go ahead and do that and have everything set up, because cooking your carne asada is not going to take very long at all. That'd be really good.
Austin, it's really easy, so I hope y'all enjoy it. He said he made Amy buy the ingredients so so they can make one. Where's she at tonight?
Cotton's Tiki Bar, good to have you tonight. Appreciate you being here.
He just pulled a boss of butt off the Traeger.
Oh, nice.
Wife's taking it on a girls' trip.
Very good. Trunk Master added the Rec Tech. Steaks will be good on it, no doubt about it. I know what I was going to say. So the apple crisp is, you know, lacking in views a little bit, and the burger video, it's doing okay, but it would be doing a lot better. But I got an email day before yesterday saying that I had a copyright claim issued for that video, and I'm like, there's nothing to copyright. I mean, I got the two little bitty song clips off of YouTube, which is supposed to be, copyright free, and I didn't know. I mean, I didn't even know where it was coming from. So I looked today, and if y'all remember back, when I really first started the channel, I had an intro with the flame, and now I've got one with the smoke going by. Matter of fact, I hadn't played with this.
Let's look it up.
No, we're not looking it up. Bam, look at that. Get you some of that.
So is that the problem?
No, that's the new one.
Oh,
Remember the old one with the flame?
Mm-hmm.
Well, evidently the music that I've got playing in that, I got that music from a place called Audio Network was the name of the website. And it was supposed to be a network where you pay like $9 and you can download any song on there for, copyright free. And this has happened to me about 3 times now. I don't even use that. I haven't used that Audio Network deal in probably 2 years. But this is the 3rd time this has happened. So you pay $9, you download this song that's supposed to be copyright free, and then 2 years later, the guy that evidently came up with that little tune, he decides, you know what? I think I want to start getting paid for that tune. So now that video has been demonetized because it's got a copyright claim against it. So I had to go in there today in the YouTube editor and just tell it to delete that section. It's 10 seconds. That video is demonetized because of a 10-second clip that was supposed to be copyright free. So it was trying to take that out so that it can now be monetized again. So that's what I've been dealing with that video. And again, that's the 3rd song that I got off of that site 2 years ago. And I guess people have changed their mind and now want to get paid for it. And so then you get hit with a copyright claim. And when you get hit with any kind of claim, really from YouTube, you'll have an easier time being able to walk on the moon than you will being able to talk to somebody from YouTube. There's no communicating with them at all, really.
Is this the button?
So, no,
This one?
no. Just do this, babe.
Oh, I didn't know.
So anyway, Eddie Hanks, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Daytona 500 February. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, man, you can't. I mean, you might as well flip a coin with the Daytona 500 because half the field's going to be wrecked. So.
Well, I'm always pulling for Joey.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to need some more bourbon.
Or Chase. Or I might just pull for Kyle Larson.
I think I am.
Just for the hell of it.
His
pissing people off.
His new shirts are out. I'm fixing to order one. They're on pre-order. I'm going to order one. He got 2 sponsors finally.
Yeah, I saw that.
Somebody had some cojones and Freightliner.
Mm-hmm. And
Cincinnati Tools.
Yeah.
Cincinnati Tools up there by Mike Tabor. You heard of Cincinnati Tools? Cincinnati Tooling Company, maybe? They sponsored him. Good for them.
Cotton Sticky Bar is going to use your
burger video.
Burger video, yeah.
That's just, man, it number one, it's easy. Number two, it's good. I mean, it's really good. You know, a guy I left a comment on his post the other day. By the way, again, if you haven't noticed, my Facebook is gone. It's history. It's in the wind, and it's not coming back again.
I'll be posting when we have live streams, and probably when we don't have a live stream, so y'all know.
And you know, that's the thing. So, you know, I deleted my Facebook. Brandy still got her Facebook. That's an individual choice, you know. But to me, I just can't stomach it anymore. But then I did see another point of view yesterday, which makes sense too, but it still doesn't change my mind about Facebook. But, you know, I kind of feel hypocritical still sometimes about using YouTube, for example, because people are getting booted off of YouTube left and right for simply telling the truth. And people don't like the truth sometimes. But if I get off everything, then nobody hears the other point of view, because half the point of views are not being heard anymore. You know, the days of being able to listen to both sides of anything are gone. You know, the days of, you know, disagreeing with somebody and then still being able to go and have a beer with them, they're gone. You know, and it's either you agree with somebody or you're just canceled. And instead of getting canceled from Facebook, I canceled them. But then, you know, I heard the point of view yesterday. Well, if you get off of all these platforms, then nobody's going to hear your side, and that was a good point too. So it's all about, you know, it's all about what you are able to stomach and put up with, and what you're not. So to each his own, but mine's gone. So if you're looking for that stuff on Facebook, you're not going to see it, but Brandy will be trying to keep you guys updated on those kinds of things. So,
Wrong speak.
Yeah. There are a lot of Cincinnati something companies. I bet they are. But now I got to get still can't hardly say it. I got to get my MeWe account going. So what I did, and if you don't know, and this has nothing to do with barbecue either, is I downloaded all of my photos off of my Facebook page before I deleted it. So I have all of my pictures that I ever uploaded onto Facebook. I've got them on this computer. And so now I can re-upload some of the barbecue videos and that kind of thing on my MeWe page, and then share them again and that kind of stuff. So that'll be pretty cool. Maybe sometime this week I'll try to make that group. It's going to be a Jus Piddlin BBQ MeWe group that we can all get in and share pictures and that kind of thing. And whenever I get it up, I'll share the link. I'll get Brandy to share the link on Facebook. And next week, and in my next video, I'll share that link so everybody will have it. And if you don't want to get on MeWe either, I completely understand that too. Is it odd that Bezos and Musk are backing out of some of their stuff? Kurt, I'll tell you, I don't think it's odd. I think they're doing that. There's a reason. Let me tell you, everything that they do is calculated, and they have a reason for it. We just don't know the reason yet, but we're going to see it sooner or later. There's a reason why they're doing it.
So what's everybody cooking this weekend? Let's get off of that for a minute.
That was subtle.
Yeah. We're going to have a
Oh, yeah.
birthday supper.
Tell them, now they're going to say, who's got a birthday?
Yeah.
So you got to tell them who the birthday is.
Our second son, his birthday is on Valentine's Day, but him and his girlfriend are doing something that birthday weekend, so we're having his birthday, and my mama's was back in January, so we're going to celebrate her too. So we're going to have about 12 or 14 people over here, which all those are kids and girlfriends.
Cotton's Tiki Bar has a question. That's a good question.
Where's he at? Oh, I see it.
Why does my Traeger tell me to clean my grease trap when I clean it and vacuum it out after almost every cook? Well, that's a great question, and it's quite simple. Your Traeger obviously is speaking to the choir because you're doing what you're supposed to do. But your Traeger is just a Traeger. It doesn't really know that you're cleaning it out. So it's just programmed to tell you probably after every so many startups or after every so many hours, it's going to tell you whether you do it or not. But the reason why it's telling you to do it, whether you do it or not, is because there's so many people out there that don't do it. And then they have fires. And then they blame the Traeger instead of blaming themselves for not cleaning their grills. So that's one way that they're trying to get people to clean their grills. So if you're doing it, just know that that's not really meant for you. It's meant for all the people out there that are too lazy to clean their grills.
Bacon wrapped Oreos. Y'all can have all the Oreos y'all want. They're
Trip
awesome.
540, good to have you. Yeah, Trip, that's a good question. Anything that goes on with the channel that I would have normally posted on Facebook, I'm going to try to post on my Instagram page. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it there. So yeah, I'll try to do that. And then also, and somebody mentioned it in the last live stream, and I've got to do it, and I haven't done it, but I've got to do it. I've had so many things going on. I'm going to start using my web page. I haven't even gotten on there in forever because there for a little while we were selling a decent amount of merchandise on there, but I've gotten away from that here lately. But I need to get back on there and start a blog on there and just start posting things on there so you guys can check that out every now and then and see what's going on. So I'll try to start doing that and do a better job of that. I appreciate that question, Trip. It's going to be cold tonight here. It was in the 20s, upper 20s.
Yeah, 27.
Yeah. Bacon wrapped Oreos. Anton, I appreciate you asking that because I saw that again this morning. Old Matt over at Meat Church Barbecue or Meat Church, he posted an Instagram picture, I think. And I saw it. I mean, I think it'd be pretty good. I think it would be pretty good. I just, I have done such a terrible job lately with keto, and I want to make them, but I don't need to make them. I didn't need that apple crisp the other week at all. But I want to make them, but I'm not making them because I'll eat all of them. But I think they would be really good, especially if you put a rub on that bacon that's got a little sweetness to it, but, maybe a little spice to it might be good too. Add a little heat to it, but with the sweetness of that'd be good. I'm telling That'd be, if you try it, let me know. Let me know how it turns out, but I think it'd be really good.
I won't be preparing those whenever you decide to cook them.
So Whiskey Bent BBQ is sold in Academy Sports now. That's good stuff. Broadening his horizons. I need to have old Chad back on here. I found a new use for Traeger pellets. They make good flux for bullet castings. How about that? That's awesome. Could have done a better job with the keto and
Yeah, because the only part that I ate was when I tasted it for the video. I didn't eat any more of it.
I did.
I gave some to my sister when she come over. Yeah, you ate the last bit.
Yeah.
I gave her 2 plates. But it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Really good. No doubt about it.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, the old I'm happy with the computer so far. The old live stream's doing well.
We got to, I want to meet Mike in person.
We need to have which we've talked about this before. We need to have a big
And Steven.
Happy get together.
Okay, my brother's going to Chad's house tomorrow.
Yeah, do that. That'd be good stuff. And then maybe I'll have the Skype stuff figured out, and everybody can see his big mug on here. That'd be pretty cool. There was something else. Oh, the burgers. One of the reasons why I made the burger video is because before I got rid of this is how the Facebook got brought up. I had a conversation with a guy, made a comment on his post because he had been cooking burgers on his Traeger, and he didn't like how they were turning out because he was cooking them at 450 degrees, but expecting it to be like a charbroiled burger off of a Weber kettle or something. And that's just not how pellet grills cook. It's really more of a smoker that you can also use, and I hate this term, but you can also use it as an oven. Now, people say it's an easy bake oven. I don't really care what you call it. All I know is every time I cook off of it, everybody wants to eat here. So get some of that.
Yeah, when I asked my Mama, what do you want to eat for your birthday? It doesn't matter. As long as Sandy's cooking, I'm coming.
Every time somebody walks in the door, what y'all cooking? Avery come the other day.
Yeah.
What y'all cooking?
He said, what y'all cooking?
Nothing.
I smell something. It smells like y'all cooking.
Yeah. So, you just gotta change your mindset a little bit when you get a pellet grill, because it's not gonna be, fire that gas grill up to 500 degrees and throw them burgers on, and you got your spray bottle of water because you're gonna have flare-ups, and you're gonna have to replace your eyebrows. It's not like that.
Mike, I've been trying to put all your comments together. Yeah, that would be great. We could just bring a couple of grills, grill out in a hotel parking lot for a couple days.
Yeah.
Meet up somewhere at a hotel and bring some grills. And
meet up in Tennessee somewhere. Maybe halfway between here and Cincinnati. I'm not going halfway between here and California.
Oh.
That's too far. Sorry, guys.
And then we could go to Texas.
Meet up in North Tennessee somewhere. Yeah, and then we'll go out there toward Eddie and meet up out there. That'd be fun. That'd be a blast.
All these plans.
We may have to do that when it warms up a little bit. Take some grills up there and do it up. That'd be fun. That hotel wouldn't ever be the same.
No.
What else we got going on? Anything? So I need to do a video on the Lone Star, but I got to get more wood first. So that's on hold until we get wood. We got some tuna steaks in there I need to do. I'm gonna sear some tuna steaks. Still got that rib roast, that prime rib roast. Still got it. Meat in Knoxville. That'd be amazing.
Mr. Earl asked what type of computer this was.
By the way, Mr. Earl, what you think about the new hire? I don't even know what to think about it anymore. This is so the computer that we got, and I got to be honest with you guys and gals. I told Brandy the other day, it has got to where nowadays, especially, and I'm not old, but I'm not old, but I'm not young now, I guess.
You're young, baby.
And so if you have any kind of electronic device now, more than 3 years, the next one that you buy, you're going to be so far behind because that's how fast technology is moving now. So this is going to sound stupid, but I'm going to admit it. I didn't know what an all-in-one computer was. I thought an all-in-one computer meant that you got everything. You know, like you got the mouse, the keyboard, the tower, the screen, all that came all in one box, right? No, that means it comes all in the screen. I didn't know that. But we debated whether to get, do we want to get a laptop? Do we want to get a desktop?
Mm-hmm. But it was about
what
had the kind of storage you need.
Right, but I had in mind what I wanted. It's kind of like just like buying a grill. You set your budget, you know what you can spend on a grill. You make a list of what you definitely want in a grill, and then some comfort features that you might like to have, right? Same thing. I knew what I wanted to have in a computer, which most computers, for some reason, only come with 8 megabytes of RAM. I knew I wanted more than that. I really wanted 16, but this one has 12. It's got a really good graphics card and that kind of stuff. And that's what I wanted because of the editing and the live streaming and stuff. I really wanted a lot bigger hard drive, but it's 256 gigs of hard drive. But anyway, long story short, it's a HP all-in-one, which means it's a desktop, but I don't have a tower. Everything is in the screen, which is cool because it saves a lot of space, really. And this screen is pretty big. Mm-hmm. So, and it's got a little wireless keyboard and, wireless mouse, obviously, but I'm as happy as I can be with it so far. That laptop that I had, I tried using this OBS system and it was dropping frames like bad habits. But I'm seeing the performance on this one right now and it's performing great. Stream is healthy. No data is being lost. It's good to go. So really happy with it. And it fit in the budget because there were some, obviously that had 16 megabytes of RAM or higher, but they were, at that point, they were way more than I wanted to spend. And so, you got to fit what you can get in your budget, but it still needs to meet your needs. And so far, this is doing that, so I'm really happy with it. I have. Oh yeah, gateways are big. They're very nice for sure. Joseph, good to have you tonight. Just picked up a Traeger Bronson, $85. That's a steal. Needs a new controller, and the auger was all jammed up and filthy. Got it cleaned up, and parts come in tomorrow. Good to go, Joseph. I mean, for $85, you can't go wrong, really. Good deal. Same system Robin has. So far, I like it really good. Yeah, Anton, the gateways are really nice. I mean, some of the nicest drum smokers you can get, I think. So Kurt had his rebuilt. Good stuff. Yeah, back in the day, I was telling Brandon when we were computer shopping that, back in the day, I remember getting my first real desktop computer. It was a compact Presario. If y'all remember those, some of you may. But it came in a box that, I had to get two people to help me carry it. It was so big. And this thing, I could carry it with one hand. But that didn't have very much memory at all. And I remember if you got a 4 gigabyte hard drive, that was huge back then. I mean, you could store the world in it. And now, that's hilarious these days. But I could replace, I could add memory into those. Just take the side off, get you a memory stick, plug it right in, and you had more memory, I think that's the only downfall of having an all-in-one, but I think this is going to do what we needed to do. So, Joseph, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Where are you from, Joseph? That's good stuff.
Did you answer that?
What?
16 gig?
No. Gregory Howard. Good to have you tonight, Gregory. Appreciate you being here. Central Illinois. I got a buddy that's, where's Poe live?
I'm not sure.
I want to say like Springfield. Is there a Springfield, Illinois? Something like that. I think it might be Springfield, Illinois. I don't know. My Marine Corps buddy lives up there in Illinois. That's right. Yeah, phones are ridiculous now. Ridiculous. So, anyway, that's about it, guys. The other thing that we've had going on is our pool is like a pond, and because our pool pump went out, so I just got the pool pump in yesterday. I'll replace it this weekend, get it cleaned up again, so we can have some nice footage out there doing some barbecue videos this spring around the pool. We took the Christmas lights down around the grill shed out there, and going to be cooking on the I had a request last live stream to do a cook on the Tailgater. The guy's got a Tailgater and he wants to see some more videos on that. So I'll probably do the tuna. I'll take those grill grates off the Ranger and put them on the Tailgater and do that seared tuna steaks on the Tailgater. But keep in mind, no matter if you've got a little Ranger or a Traeger XL, any recipe that I do on any pellet grill is going to work on another pellet grill as long as it'll fit. That's the only, prerequisite, is it's going to have to fit. But if it'll fit, you can do any recipe that I do on any pellet grill that you have, any brand of pellet grill that you have, really. So people get too hung up on that, I think. Now, I get it. I mean, if I have a certain model, I want to see somebody cook on that model, and I get that. But just keep in mind, any recipe that I do works on any pellet grill. So
sounds good, Stephen. Have a good night and a good rest of the week.
I appreciate you, Stephen.
Good night, Trumpet Master. And Joseph said, yeah, that there's a...
Springfield?
He says it's a huge outdoor store.
Mr. Earl, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And he has a tailgater.
That's awesome. Good deal. Well, I'll try to do some more tailgater videos as well. Nate, update. Mike, appreciate you asking. Nate is doing really well. He I don't know if I told you the last live stream, but he got put up for Marine of the Quarter for VMFA 121, which is a pretty huge deal. And he also got put up to go before a plane captain board. And basically what that is keep in mind he's only E3. And they put him up before the plane captain board because basically you go out there and you do a bunch of signals to check all the systems on the aircraft before you let the pilot take off. And basically you are that pilot's last, safety, if you will, before he takes off. And then you send him on his way and he takes off. Well, as a plane captain, you can go out there by yourself. You don't need anybody watching you anymore. And you check the whole system on that aircraft, sign off that it's good to go before that pilot takes off. It's a huge responsibility if you think about it. Number one, it's a $95 million plane. And number two, there's a real live body in there. And, if something were to happen to a plane, it would be a terrible feeling, so it's a big responsibility. Well, he went before the plane captain board. They ask you a bunch of knowledge questions and that kind of thing. And he passed with flying colors. He just got signed off, and we talked yesterday, and he had just done signed off on his first plane captain flight release. And so that was pretty cool. According to his gunny and all them, his master sergeant, he's the youngest, as far as they know, he's the youngest plane captain, the earliest person to get his plane captain certification in VMFA 121. So that's pretty cool deal. So, really proud of him. Still homesick sometimes, but, he's enjoying his job. Well, he even said he gets so used to being out there on the flight line and stuff that it doesn't really seem like it's a job. That's just what he's doing. That's just what he does. It doesn't feel like he's going to work. And that's the best job you can have, is when you don't feel like it's a job. So, really happy for him.
Next question.
Where at, babe?
Is he on the Raptors?
No, he is the Green Knights. VMFA 121 Green Knights.
And Cotton Sticky Bar, we don't have any ammo around here either.
No,
And
I can't
I think
find.
guns are probably slim too.
I'm going to start saving rocks and start throwing rocks at people. Have you looked into the Sear Pro multi-use torch for searing after using a smoker on steaks? I have not. Did we write that down? I think we wrote that down and then we didn't look at the Sear Pro. I'm going to have to check that out. Appreciate you bringing that up. Need to check that out. The only ammo or guns I've come across lately has been what I have come across in my war chest, yeah. Yeah, that's hard to come by right now. We were talking about that the other day. All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. We're going to 1 hour exactly. How about that? Outstanding tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. Can't thank you enough. I mean, you guys have been the glue that's holding all this stuff together. Appreciate you. Real quick, we're at. I'm pretty confident we're going to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of February, maybe the middle of February, because we're at like 9830 or so right now. So that'll be amazing. I'll let you know as soon as it happens. Couldn't do it without you guys. Harley, appreciate you, brother. Dominique,
Yeah, you got it.
have you used the OKJ Bronco? I haven't. I did see something on it, but I haven't looked into it very much. I may try to do some more research on that and see if I can bring you some info on it for next week. But it looks pretty cool.
Thank
Appreciate
you, Joseph.
Appreciate you being here. Appreciate your comments. And I like all these new folks showing up and asking and commenting. That's good stuff. Keep that up. I appreciate that.
Mike's.
Worked on the ramp for Delta. Love the hell out of it. Best job. Yeah, those. Yeah, I mean, I think back on the Marine Corps and I don't even want to call that a job. That was something special. What I have now is a job, you know. Big difference.
Austin said he got his Louisville Slugger out of the storage.
There you go. You don't.
Carrying that instead of wasting it.
Yeah. No doubt about it. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here and get ready for tomorrow. Finish up tomorrow, and then Friday is right around the corner. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Look forward to the weekend. Cook something good. Share your pictures. Follow me on Instagram. I'll be sharing my info about MeWe. And Brandy will be releasing stuff on her Facebook page of anything that you might need to know. And I'll start working on my webpage to get a blog going up on that. So that'll keep you informed as well. So appreciate you. Have a good rest of the week.
Good night, Mike.
And talk to you later. We'll be piddling, guys.
Y'all
See
have a
you.
good rest of the week.